So to solve this problem, we're looking at a new approach on vulnerability management that is basically called a threat-centric approach on vulnerability management. Now, on this approach, we wanted to really focus on the root cause of a problem. And to do so, we need to dissect the vulnerability, where they come from, how software is built, how software is shipped and organized. And it's a complex environment. So if you haven't had experience on the full SDLC or software development lifecycle, you normally wouldn't have an overview of what software it is, where does it get built, how does it get shipped in the cloud or on-prem. And normally what you will normally do is looking at the criticality of a vulnerability, deciding if it's exploitable or not based on some sort of threat intelligence information or information that you might have, and then deciding, do I fix it, do I don't fix it, or do I suggest everybody to fix accordingly to the service level agreement that is usually referred as SLA, and those SLA are traditionally flat across a number of vulnerabilities. Now, this approach has caused an enormous amount of fatigue in engineers and security professionals alike. So we're here to present a new approach called a threat-centric approach on vulnerability management that really focus on the source of vulnerability rather than solving each vulnerability individually. Now, to approach this problem and to really explore in depth why this problem is here and how to address this vulnerability, we're going to take two vulnerability as example. We're going to take Log4j as a well-known vulnerability, 2021 44228, and then QNAP NAS vulnerability, that is 2021 again 28799. Now, on both of these vulnerabilities, those vulnerabilities were exploited at scale, made the news, made CISA Kev, and other vulnerability exploit databases, as well as were widely used in ransomware attack and cryptojacking. This is basically the way attacker address, or that is the way attacker have targeted organization to deploy ransomware or further exploit alike. So without further ado, let's dive deep on this analysis and let's see why root cause analysis is such an important problem to solve and how to approach vulnerability management with root cause analysis campaign and focusing on the vulnerability.